Tonight I'm going to show you how to make a very simple earring using two Swarovski beads. I think I'm not saying that correctly. Swarovski, and then some silver beads, and a head pin and French wire. So this is the one that's finished already. So you will need a round nose plier, it's rounded here. Then you need a flat nose plier, and as you can see on the inside of the plier is flat. And then you will also need a wire cutter, and some people use a nail clipper, but I happen to have a clipper. I have two Swarovski, God, I can't say that word, Swarovski beads. I have one silver bead. I bought these a long time ago, so I can't remember the size of them. And they're just leftover beads that I have collections of them. And then a smaller one. Then I have this one, the smallest one, doesn't have the little details, the edging. It's more smooth. So I like to use the 3 different kinds of beads for just giving different textures, or just having different texture. And then one small, tiny 3mm. They're called black diamond Swarovski bead. And then I have a 3-inch head pin, a silver head pin. So what I'm going to do is take the head pin and first take the very tiny, you can see this, take this very tiny bead, and there's a hole already drilled into it, and thread the head pin into the bead. There you go. That's step 1. And the largest silver bead, so it looks like this. And I'm going to add the first blue Swarovski bead, and then I'm going to add the second larger bead, or second large bead. There we go. Then add the final large blue bead, the crystal bead, and add the smallest silver bead on top of it. There we go. Now I've added all my beads. So I'm going to take my flat nose plier, and I'm going to grab the head pin at the top, and from the top of the silver bead, it's going to be about 3mm. I'm going to grab 3mm. So from this bead to here is about approximately 3mm. Bend the head pin at a 90-degree angle. So I can bend it actually towards me or away from me. I'm going to choose to bend it away from me. I'm going to hold the plier tightly and then bend it. So it's at a 90-degree angle, or almost. Okay? And then I'm going to remove it. Remove the plier and then grab my round nose plier, and I'm going to grab the head pin. See, there's like an L shape, and there is some space right here at the angle. I'm going to put the round nose plier underneath, grabbing the bent part of the wire. Let me turn it over this way so you can see it that way. You can see I'm not grabbing this part right here. So what I'm going to do is take this part that's hanging out, I'm going to bend it over top of the round nose plier. As you can see, there's top and the bottom. So I'm going to bend it over to make a loop. I'm just going to create a loop. Okay. I'm going to slide the plier just a little bit so I can complete the loop. That just makes it easier to make a circular shape and bend it. As you can see, I have created a circle. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab onto the circle, and I can use my finger to wrap this around this part that's been created, this space, that 3mm space right here. One end of the wire, like tightly to the loop, and then just wrap it around. Wrap the wire around. Sorry, this is taking longer because I'm doing it on video. Okay, and as you can see, there's some wire that's left over, and this is where you use your nail clipper or wire clipper and just clip off the end. And on the clipper, you'll see there's a flat side, and if I flip it over, this side is concave. You want to put the flat part flush to the wire and just clip off the hanging part. So, and there's your earring. Now all you have to do, I have a French wire here, and it's already open, so I don't have to open it up. I'm just gonna, the loop that I made, I'm gonna feed the wire, the French wire, into there. Oops. Nose wire or flat nose plier, and just close the gap. And there you go, and it's secured on there. Now if you